I'm sitting here with my puppy, using him as a footrest. And I'm freaking exhausted, you guys, like legit. For some reason, I've been waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's not by design, nor I'm not I don't enjoy the morning. It's not my cup of tea, so I'm just really tired. What's up, Catherine? Hi, my love. If you guys can hear me, let me know. That'd be great. I just wanted to jump on here and say something really quickly. So, like, I've been, for the last few years, like, when I do coaching and stuff with clients, we go, like, super duper deep. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. And I think I just help people, like, create a plan. And then their life, like, all we do is talk about planners and lists and shit. And it's like, dude, that is not how it goes. So I made a point to start talking with you guys a little bit more. Jesus Christ, Max, stop it. My dog burrows his face in the blankets, and so he's like burrowing his face in the pillow, and he's moving me. But anyway, so basically, I made a commitment a couple weeks ago to start talking a little bit more about like these deeper mindset shifts and subconscious thinking and the things that we talk a lot about, because I don't think a lot of people, number one, understand it. Number two, know that that's what I do. A lot of like, basically that's what every coach should really do, honestly, if you want to create lasting change. But, so as these things kind of come to me, I've just been popping on and talking about them with you guys. So like when I say getting your shit together, I just posted something on Instagram actually, and my business page on Facebook that says like getting your shit together is so much more. It's choosing to look your own shit in the face. Meaning, like you're looking your own stuff in the face and deciding to deal with it and realizing that the majority of the reasons that you don't have what you want is your own personal lack of discipline or desire to follow through, which would technically still be discipline. It's an ugly thing. Nobody wants to admit that. Nobody wants someone to tell them that. So basically, most people just kind of go on about their business and just never really have this conversation, right? So that is a big part of what I talk to clients about, is like, what's standing in your way? Why is this happening? Blah, blah, blah. But like, what I wanted to explain is when someone says, or I say like, get your shit together or like get shit done, I don't mean like, hey, go knock the stuff off of your list. Like, sure, that's part of it. Like, it's part of it to do the tasky task type things and get those things done. Absolutely. But it's so much more than that, and the fact that no one grasps that it's so much more than that is the reason that it's such a struggle for people to really, truly get their shit together, is because they think, oh, I'm working 60 hours a week. Oh, I'm making this much money. Oh, I finished everything on my to-do list. I have my shit together. No, that has about this much to do with it. Like, on a scale of 1 to 4, it's like 1/4, basically. There's so much more to it. So when I say, get your shit together, I don't just mean go to work, okay? So think about that for a second. If you're handling your business in your entire life, are you following through with the things that you say, the promises you make? Are you healthy or are you unhealthy? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of your family? Are you providing for your family? Do they have what they need? Do you have a good communication with all the human beings in your life? Is your house a fucking disaster? Does your car need 16 things done to it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean when I say get your shit together. There's a whole circle full of things that all impact one another that we ignore everything else typically besides our business, because we think, oh, I'm making money, I'm getting things done. That means I have my shit together and I'm, good to go. But it's like, if you're avoiding your own issues, if you're unhappy with your health or fitness or appearance, if you're unhappy in your household, if going home makes you sick, like all of these things, that's getting your shit together, guys. Like, work comes with it, sure, but when your focus is on, does this make sense? I see a lot of people live, which is awesome. But somebody comment something, let me know if this is making any sense to you. It's all of those other things that come along with it that really institutes like the real valid part of getting your shit together. Like, realistically, are you wasting your life or are you doing the things you want to do and getting shit done? Like, I don't just mean work. We're talking whole life status here. Hey girl, what's up? We're talking whole life status here. So like that is my thing that nobody seems to understand. Like there's nothing more irritating to me than people saying like, I'm unhappy with this, I'm unhappy with that, this could be better, this could be that. And I'm like, awesome. So what are you doing about it? And they're like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, okay, well, if you're unhappy with it enough to make a comment about it to me, then like, what are you doing to change it? And it's kind of mind blowing because a lot of people, it's like they don't even think that they have that option, which is like insane to me. They're like, oh, I could do something about it? Yeah, you could. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. David, yes, being multidimensional human being effectively. Truth. It's like a crazy concept, apparently. It does. I need to take my car and think. Seriously, Bob, like that kind of stuff. So I'm glad you brought that up because here's the other part of like, once you start getting shit done and you do once you start doing things and you actually accomplishing things in your life, like you're able to clear capacity. So if you have things that are hanging out, like your car, this is a big one. A lot of people like getting their license plates renewed or, you know, getting the oil change or the check engine light is on. A lot of people put that off but they think about it and it takes up capacity in your mind, whether you realize it or not. It's taking up a spot on your plate. We don't want that. So just fucking deal with it and move forward. You know what I'm saying? So take care of your shit, like handle your business. It's basically what I mean by that kind of stuff. It's so important and it clears up so much mind space. It's pretty crazy. Oh yes, easy to think that work success equals life success. Isn't that the fucking truth, Heather? Holy fuck, people don't schedule all of this shit to get it done. I'm not really sure what that means. I seriously can't function if my house is a disaster. They all go hand in hand for sure. How you do one thing is how you do all things. Yeah, Harley. Woo, woo. Cleaning it. Hey, Samantha. So yeah, basically that's the whole thing. Like I want you guys to stop thinking when I talk about stuff, everybody, and this is just a general thing. It's not just me, it's everybody. Like most people instantly go to business, job, business, money, because that's what makes the world go round. I get that. But like when I talk about getting shit done and not being a liar and doing your work and handling the business and doing the things and blah, 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 I am talking about the whole circle. Like this ball is not going to roll. I need to get a circle. I always do this in all my training videos. You can ask people in all my trainings. Like I always do this circle and like cut a piece of it out. It like won't roll. I need to like get one that I can like pull a piece out and show you. Anyway, seriously. So like if you're missing a piece, it's a full circle. Life is a whole life, right? Like if you're not paying attention to these other pieces, I don't give a shit if your business section is doing well because that's half of a circle. Where are you going with that? Nowhere. Like real talk. Where are you going with that? Nowhere. The more productive you are, the more productive you become. There we go. I don't have time. Oh, girl, don't even get me started. It's just really fun. But that's basically like the reason I just want to jump on is because I always like I just posted that, like I said, and a lot of people don't necessarily understand what I mean. And it's not just let's talk about business, let's get shit done and mark things off the list. Like I'm talking about getting your shit together whole life because that's where your chaos comes into play, guys. Like when you are not happy personally as a human being, you're not happy with yourself, you're not happy with your family, you're not happy with your house, like whatever it is, you have to do whatever is within your power. Hey, Emily, what's up, girl? You have to do whatever is within your power to control the things you can control, right? That's getting your shit together. That's handling your business. Because when all of those other things are not going properly, they affect where everybody's mind goes, which is business. And I think work, success, and money means that the rest of their life is successful. It's not true. It's not how it works. So literally everything affects each other. So when I say get your shit together, I mean overall, like handle all of the things that you know you need to do, like figure it out, work it out. How are you going to do this? How are you going to, yeah, Jerome, you just caught my attention. Get your head out of your ass. No shit. I mean, just basically, that's the whole thing. Everybody has a million excuses. We all have a million things to do. I run several businesses and a household and have completely changed my fitness lifestyle, and like that's fucking time consuming. So basically, like, we all can figure out a way to make it work. I have plenty of friends who have babies coming out of their every orifice. I feel like all my friends are having 17 children and they're all still running productive lives. So, you know what I mean? Obviously we all have our things, but the fact is that like, if you're unhappy with a section or an area of your life, look it in the face and deal with it. Do something about it. Don't just talk about it. Don't just like, oh, I'm so unhappy with this. Like, fucking do something about it. Because if you don't, it's not just going to change. Like, there's no fairies going to come to the door and drop it off to you and say, here, go. I fixed everything. Ta-da, lucky you. Like, that's not how it works. So basically, David, basically the biggest thing that everybody needs to recognize is that that's the thing. That babies coming out of all their orifices. I don't know. That was off the cuff, guys. That was not planned. I make myself laugh. Anyway, seriously, and they're still getting shit done, okay? And they got babies everywhere. So yes, that's all I have to say. It's like, there's nothing that makes me more sad, quite honestly, but like, I just got nothing to say. Like, I don't know what to say when people, that is a very stressful visual, right? Yeah, Brittany, she's got lots of babies and she's rocking it, man. They're getting older now, but still, when they were all children, she had twins, like, freaking, she was still kicking ass. Anyway, so basically, all I'm getting at is that, like, it hurts my heart, and I don't really know what to do when people look at me and they complain about something, and I'm like, okay, well, what are you doing about it? And they have nothing, like, they look at me like I just asked them, like, a trigonometry question, and, like, they have no idea what to say. And I'm like, how is that, like, a question? You're bitching about something, but you have no solution, nor are you trying to find one. So, like, how do you expect things to change? I'm not really sure what you want me to do there. Jerome. That's going to be the famous quote by me forever. Well, they'll put it on billboards one day, don't worry. I don't know if Catherine's live right now, but she just literally brought home twin infants, and she's still working and running a business. So there's that. And has 2 toddlers, so it's fine. Anyway, that's just really what I wanted to say to you guys. Like, really, is just like, if there's something bothering you enough that you feel the need to complain, I think it's time that you either keep your mouth shut or you figure out a way to change that thing about your life. I would rather you change something about your life. I truly believe that everybody should do what they need to do to feel good about themselves, to have what they want in their lives, to do those things. Like, I really, really feel like I believe everyone deserves that and everyone can create that. And so, like, versus you just keeping your mouth shut, not complaining, I'd really prefer you to, like, you know, do stuff to change those parts of your life that you don't like, because it's not where you have to stay. Like, trust me when I say that, because I came from a place of insane toxic behavior after insane toxic behavior. It was in a relationship, and then it was in my workplace, and I was working. I had gotten out of the toxic relationship and gotten actually a really great relationship that honestly probably wouldn't have lasted as long as it has if I would have stayed in my old job, because it was killing me. So you really truly can. And I was making a shitload of money, and I thought there was no other choice. And look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you truly can change the things about your life. I mean, even like, I have health problems where people are with the doctors are like, well, we don't know what's wrong with you. Sorry. Like, you're just going to have to deal with it. Like, this is just part of your life. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to accept that as an answer. I'm not going to accept the fact that I'm going to be puking every morning as a fucking answer. Thank you, Mr. Doctor Man. And I've gone about my own journey to figure it out. Same thing with my shoulder. They did every single exercise they could possibly do on my shoulder, or every single test they could possibly do on my shoulder. They're like, oh, there's nothing wrong. Everything's medically correct. And I'm like, cool. Well, it still hurts. So there's obviously something wrong. I'm not going to take that as And I have so many people I talk to like, yeah, well, I can't go to the gym because the doctor said this. And a lot of the times I'm like, well, did the doctor give you like a fix? And they're like, no. Like, so you just take that as an answer? Like, I'm freaking mind blown by that. I don't take that as an answer, so I'm going and seeing alternative types of doctors to figure out what we can do. And I'm seeing physical therapists and training it and doing all these different things. So you accept what you accept, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So if you're unhappy in a part of your life, like, that's what I mean by get your shit together. Handle your business and do something about it. What did you say? David just quoted you and tagged you in that line. Not kidding. It's fucking hilarious. It just came out of nowhere. Those are the best ones, right? Yes, look at Catherine. She's probably feeding twins right now while running businesses because she's awesome. Like, no joke. But anyway, that was my message for you guys tonight. Like, I didn't expect it to go on that long, but you're awesome, and I really love you guys all for being here. I'll hang tight for a second if anybody has any questions or anything to say. Type it in. My legs are shaking. I killed them at the gym today. It was a little intense. You guys are so awesome. I don't think I missed any messages. I think that quote basically wraps it up. Oh boy. If you guys are just jumping on, you might want to rewatch this because that shit was funny. Okay. I'm going to go eat some food and stuff and get ready for bed. But you guys have an amazing evening, and I will talk to you guys all later.